Hey guys, so today we're gonna make homemade bread. So this is what you will need to make the bread. You will need flour, sugar, baking powder, butter, and I'm using flaxseed and chia seed, those are optional, vanilla extract, fast rising yeast, kosher salt, baking soda, and honey. In a large bowl, you want to mix warm water, sugar, and yeast. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of sugar, and you're going to let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes until it gets foamy. I chose to cover it while I wait for the yeast to activate. So the timer is done, and this is what the yeast is looking like. So yeah, I guess it's foamy enough. I'm going to mix everything back together to make sure everything is mixed thoroughly. Yeah. But I'm gonna cover this back up for a second because now we gotta work on our dry ingredients. So now in a separate bowl, you wanna mix your dry ingredients, which are 3 cups of flour, your flax seeds and chia seeds optional, and your baking powder. Okay, so I don't have a measuring cup at the moment, so we're gonna use a regular cup. So this is our first cup of flour. Second cup. I don't know. 3 cups of flour kind of looks like a lot. So I'm gonna just do a little bit more, not a full 3 cups. But if I need more, I'll add more. So it looks like about 2.5 cups of flour. I'm gonna add my flax seeds. I'm gonna use them whole because I enjoy the crunch. I eat whole grain bread anyways, so I'm used to chia seeds and flax seeds being in my bread. I think that's way better than regular bread. But everybody doesn't like whole grain. And I'm gonna freehand my salt, like I'm gonna just eyeball it. This is about all I'm gonna put because I am a little heavy-handed with salt, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. And now I'm gonna add my baking powder. Use this much, 1/4 of a tablespoon. So now I'm just gonna mix these ingredients. I'm not gonna use the baking soda in this recipe. So now I'm going to add my honey and my vanilla into the yeast because I have yet to do that. Now I'm gonna just eyeball my honey because I'm gonna be the only one really eating this loaf. And I enjoy honey. So. And now I'm just gonna mix that together. Now I'm going to combine the 2 together. I honestly wanted to keep everything in this bowl, but it makes more sense. I don't know. I guess it makes more sense to pour it. I don't know. I'll just pour it into this bowl. It's kind of heavy. I'm gonna just pour it. Oh my gosh. Freak. Okay, so I don't know. It's getting a little messy now. Okay, so we got done mixing it, kind of. Now I just need to add the butter. I kind of want to add some more flax seeds, but I don't want to overdo it because I also use my seeds for other foods. But I'm going to add some more at the top, but this is what it's looking like so far. So we're getting somewhere. So I'm going to add my 2 tablespoons of butter. So it could be, yeah, I just like the texture of butter on bread. But now it's time to knead the dough, so I'm gonna clear off this area, wipe it down, and then we're gonna knead the dough. Okay, so now I wiped down the surface and cleaned up the dishes real fast. Well, y'all didn't see that part, but anyways, now I'm just gonna sprinkle some flour onto the surface and begin kneading my dough. I'm gonna knead it for about 6 to 10 minutes or until it feels nice and smooth, if that makes sense. I'm gonna put a little more just in case because I don't want it to stick to the counter because I did underflour it, so. In between kneading. And I don't like my hands to be dirty, so I'm gonna put on some gloves. I could get them on. Now we're prepared to knead it. Just by looking at it, I'm gonna just go ahead and put some flour on top. See, yeah. Oh my goodness. Maybe I shouldn't have worn gloves. It's enough. Can I do it? No. Okay, so I ended up taking the gloves off. The bread was sticking to the gloves. So I just had to take the bread. Not the bread. I meant take the gloves off. But I don't like the feeling. I honestly don't know how to knead bread, but I know how to make slime, so that's, yeah. Okay, so we're done kneading the dough. This is what it's looking like. It's pretty. You can see the little seeds. But yes, this is what it looks like. We kneaded it, so now we're just gonna let it rise for about an hour. transfer it into a clean. When I bake or like oil pans, I like to use a paper towel to spread it around. So let's try that again. So while this is rising, I'm just gonna clean up and we'll be back in an hour. So I'm just gonna move it to the stove and cover it. 59 minutes and 5 seconds left. So we're 58 minutes into the timer, and I'm gonna just come back and forth so you guys can see the rising process. This is our dough 30 minutes into rising. 30 more minutes to go. This is the dough, which is 15 minutes left to rise. I'm gonna put it in the oven because I forgot. So it's been rising at room temp, but I'm gonna switch it to the oven now. So this is the dough after an hour of rising. And yes, she has rose. So now we're just going to shape the bread, and then we're gonna let it rise for another 30 minutes, and then we bake it. So now I'm gonna get the bread pan. Me personally, I prefer parchment paper on everything when baking. So I put a little bit of parchment paper oil in my pan. I thought with the rest of my bread, since I only have one bread pan, I would turn these into bagels. cute. Oh, they look so cute. So now, since I transferred them from over there, we're just gonna let them rise for 30 minutes. Okay, so the bagels and bread are done with the second rise. So now I have my oven preheated to 350. But before I put them in the oven, I just want to customize my bread and stuff a little bit. bagels, so now I'm gonna put them into the oven. So we're gonna go ahead and try these bagels because my mother has been rushing me all day about this bread and bagels. Like, so the bread is in the oven and the bread has 5 more minutes, but I'm gonna let her try this bagel so she could leave me alone. So I'm gonna let her try some with cream cheese and some without corner, because I want her to try my bread like by itself. And then the cream cheese is all thick. Hold on. And so I'm gonna give her this much cream cheese so she could get a bite with the cream cheese and then a bite without, because you know. And then I'm gonna try this one. And my brother is gonna taste test the bagels and bread as well. And there are some of my family members later on. So this is the bread. It's hot, but that's the bread, and we just got it out of the oven. It looks very pretty. Bit of cream cheese on that, so you get a bite with cream cheese and then a bite without, because I want you to taste my bread, and if you want to add more cream cheese, add more cream cheese. Micah, you could grab this one. Oh, you can piss me off. Here you go. Yes. You're not in it. Get in the video. Let me taste it with
9.
9.
Cooled off. I wouldn't like it when it was hot.
Yeah.
That's why you get a 9.
Oh, these are pretty. Okay, so what do you rate it?
I think we did launch it.
10 out of 10.
2 out of 10?
They're really good. 10 out of 10.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
What's up?
What? 10 out of 10. Okay. Now we just. So what do you rate it?
A 5.
She rated it a 5 because it's no salt. But you guys see me put salt in it. Okay. Perfect. 5 out of
75%.
65%.
75.
75. Okay.